this video in two parts, so you might be seeing me in two different outfits. I am going to be doing my first unboxing ever. I made a couple big purchases, and one is here now. I am too impatient to wait for the other one to come in on Tuesday. It's Wednesday. So I really want to open this one. It has some books that I'm pretty excited about. So, yeah. We're going to start by unboxing this one. It is from BAM, or Books A Million. I have a Millionaires membership there, so I get free shipping, and they do cool promotions and lots of coupons. And this week was, from this order, I did the promotion where you buy 2 books and then you get the third one free, and it was only on select books, but there were some books in there that I was pretty excited about, so I got some, and yeah. So let's get started before I just start yammering, which I've already done. Trusty scissors. Woo. Can't cut a straight line to save my life. Or through tape, apparently. Alright! So excited! So, it looks like we have Shadow of Night by Deborah Harkness, and this is book 2 of the All Souls trilogy. I believe somewhere in here, book 1 should be. I got book 1 for free, and along with this one, so pretty excited to get another trilogy with witches. Woo. The next book that's in here is The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern, and I am not 100% sure what this book is about. I just know that I've seen it a lot on BookTube, and that everyone seems to really enjoy it, so it was a good price, so I picked up a copy. Why not, right? Along with this deal, there was a Neil Gaiman book, and I have fallen in love with Neil Gaiman's writing, so I got American Gods, and it's the author's preferred text. I have no idea what it's about. It's Neil Gaiman, so it's gotta be good, right? This next one, Raylene over at Padfoot and Prongs 07 has been raving about, and I've seen it on multiple booktube channels since. I'm having trouble with words today, guys. I'm sorry. And it is Me and Earl and the Dying Girl, and I have been wanting to pick this up ever since I first heard about it. If you don't know what this book is about, go check out Raylene's channel. She has a whole review on it that is fantastic. This next one, I can already tell, is another one that's pretty popular on BookTube, and it is Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. I have heard nothing but wonderful things about this one, and so I got it for free. It was one of my free books, so why not, right? Right? More books. You can never go wrong with more books. The next one in the box is Death Comes to Pemberley by P.D. James. It is they're calling it a sequel to Pride and Prejudice. It follows Elizabeth and Darcy 6 years after they're married, and a whole bunch of chaos ensues on the eve of a big ball that they're going to be holding, and I really enjoyed Pride and Prejudice, so I figured I would give this one a try. So it sounded interesting, and it was, all of these books were really reasonably priced. I love this website. They have almost everything I can think of. A lot of their prices are comparable to Amazon, and when I'm getting free shipping here as well, then why not? Especially when I get free books. And the final book in the box is my second free book, and that is the first in the All Souls trilogy, Discovery of Witches. It's about witches and demons and vampires. Oh my! But that is the end of box 1. We'll be moving on to box 2 when I get it on Tuesday. Okay, so this is all of the stuff that I got when I was coming back to my place of living from my hometown. Does that make sense? Anyways, I just got back, so I'm disheveled and ugh. But I really wanted to show you guys these before I put them on the shelves. So the first place I stopped was in Salina at Books A Million, and I got this adorable tote for $4.50 because of how many books I bought. So let's get started. I got Days of Blood and Starlight by Laini Taylor for $6. This is a beautiful hardcover. $6. Yeah, pretty stoked about that. The second book that I got is The Diviners by Libba Bray. I've heard quite a lot of good things about this one, so when it was $6 as well, I figured, hey, why not? Can't pass up a good deal like that, can ya? The third book that I got is The Coldest Girl in Cold Town by Holly Black. I got City of Lost Souls by Cassandra Clare, and I have all up through City of Fallen Angels, so I needed this one. I still need to get City of Heavenly Fire, but I wanted to get it in a paperback to match my set. I also need to get Clockwork Prince and Clockwork Princess in paperbacks to match my Clockwork Angel. Okay, so this next one, Jesse the Reader has been raving about, so I saw it and I had to pick it up, and it is Where Things Come Back by John Corey Whaley, and I'm really excited to read this one because it's a little shorter one, but yeah, Where Things Come Back. I also got The Eternity Cure by Julie Kagawa. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing the last name. I have The Immortal Rules right here. Yeah, right there. I'm sure you can see that. I have The Immortal Rules, and I saw this, and it was a decent price, so I picked it up. And the final one, oh my gosh, it's a book avalanche. Ow, that hit my leg. Anyways, the final book that I got is These Broken Stars by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner. Yeah, Megan Spooner. And I've seen a lot of good things about this one, and I just haven't found it. So I finally found it and picked it up. So that was what I got at Books A Million. I forgot. I got this little guy. He's so stinking cute. Okay. He holds your pages open for you. How neat is that? He's like a little bookmark, and then he'll hold your pages open for you while you're reading. So they're not like flipping and everything. The second place that I stopped on my way back was at Hastings in Dodge City. I love Hastings. They have used books that you usually get pretty cheap, and their prices on the regular books are also really decent. So let's just dive on in. Got Love Letters to the Dead by Ava Delaria. Okay, I apologize if I pronounced the last name wrong on this one, but I got Between the Devil and the Deep Blue Sea by April Genevieve Tuchok. I'm awful with names. I apologize. I got the fourth in the Bloodline series, The Fiery Heart. It was finally in paperback to match my set, so picked that one up today. The next book I got is The Graveyard Book by Neil Gaiman. I am loving Neil Gaiman. I got American Gods, which you saw in the last part of this haul, and this was $7.99, so I just had to pick it up. I've seen a lot of people on BookTube have really enjoyed it, and it's Neil Gaiman, so it's not gonna suck, that's for sure. This next one is one that I've also been seeing a lot on BookTube. Most of it I've seen on Peruse Project. Reagan over at Peruse Project, she's been reading these, and I found the first one. At the first bookstore I went to, they only had number 2 and number 3. So when I saw the first one, I just picked it up, and that is the graphic novel Saga by Brian K. Vaughan and Fiona Staples. Yeah, I haven't really read graphic novels. I've read some manga before. It's been a few years since I've done that, but I'm excited to read this one because Reagan's been raving about it, and most everything that she raves about, I end up loving too. The next one I got, I saw this one on Katrina over at Little Book Owl. It is Drink, Slay, Love, and I got this one used. So it was like $7, $8, and it's a beautiful hardback. I'm pretty excited about it. It's a pretty cover. It's a gorgeous cover. Okay. The final book that I got, I'm really excited about this one because I really loved this series. I read the series during Booktubeathon, and that was the Leviathan series. I loved the illustrations in those books. They were fabulous. And so I ended up finding a used copy of the Manual of Aeronautics by Scott Westerfeld and illustrated by Keith Thompson, the guy who did the illustrations for the book. And it's just beautiful, like, full color illustrations. Let me show you actual full color illustrations of things from the book. How neat are this? How neat is this? I was so excited to find this. Okay, so there was one, and I've mentioned it before, but I can't get over how much. If you like Doctor Who, you know that there is an enemy called the Daleks. Try and tell me that that doesn't look like a Dalek riding an elephant. Uh-huh. Yep. So let's move on to the next unboxing that I have. Okie dokie! It is Monday. My book outlet order has come in. It is my lunch break from work, and I am totally impatient to open these. So, let's get started. I've got this massive book outlet box. Yay! And I'm not sure where my scissors went. So we're going to use the sharp end of a ballpoint pen. Maybe. Ha! Bam! That's just how I do. Okay. And we are open. Okie dokie. The first thing we have in here is the packing slip. And paper. More paper. Okay. So I'm really excited about a lot of these books, guys. Pretty much all of them. The first book that I see when I open this is The Spectacular Now by Tim Tharp. I absolutely love that movie and I really wanted to read the book, but I keep finding, all I could find were the books with the movie cover, and I really didn't want that. So I found this one on Book Outlet, and it's beautiful. Heard Ariel over at Ariel Bissett talking about this one. It is Memoirs of a Teenage Amnesiac by Gabrielle Zevin. The next one in here is The Realm of Possibility by David Levithan. I also got this beautiful hardcover of The Bone Season by Samantha Shannon. Like, guys. How pretty is that? It's pretty. It's gorgeous. So gorgeous. I was really excited when I saw this one on here because everybody's been reading it on BookTube and everybody's been saying how fantastic it is. So I picked up Mr. Penumbra's 24-Hour Bookstore by Robin Sloan. Fun tidbit, my mom's maiden name is actually Sloan. The next one I have is The Broken Hearted by Amelia Caney. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. This one sounded really interesting. I haven't really seen a lot about it, but it is about a girl who is a ballerina and she never ventures from her pristine kind of rich lifestyle until she meets a boy and they have their star-crossed romance, and then he gets kidnapped and she gets a mechanical heart one night. They get attacked and it sounded really interesting, so I'm excited to get into this one. I'll have to let you know how it is. The next book in my box is My Name is Memory by Anne Brashares. The woman who wrote the Traveling Pants series. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. I'm having problems with that these days. This one is about a girl named Lucy and a boy named Daniel. Lucy has a crush on Daniel. Daniel has this thing called the memory, where he is able to, it looks like, where he's able to recall past lives, and he's been calling her a different name, and she doesn't understand why, but that's his secret. They fall in love, torn apart, I don't know. it sounded good. I'm not making it sound very good right now because I have no idea what it's about without reading the back of the book. But it did sound really good on Book Outlet, so I'm excited to get to read this book. It sounds like it's a nice romance novel. So, yeah. Moving on. This one I know nothing about. I've seen a couple people do a Book Outlet unboxing or a haul, and they've had it, and it just kind of looked interesting to me. The cover is gorgeous. And it is... Ooh! Okay. Sorry. It is Even Adam by Michael Grant and Catherine Applegate. And Catherine Applegate wrote one of my most favorite children's books called The One and Only Ivan. Oh my gosh, that is such a good book. So I'm really excited to read this. Michael Grant wrote the Gone series. I have the first one down there. I have not read it yet. I need to read those. There's a whole bunch of books that I need to read. It says, and girl created boy. It looks interesting. Cover's so shiny. So shiny. So this one will be fun to read. It seems like, I don't know. But Even Adam by Michael Grant and Catherine Applegate. I saw Catherine Applegate's name, and now I'm like super excited to read this. So, yeah. Woo! And the final one, this was the one I was most looking forward to. I'm a big fan of classic horror fiction. Dracula, Frankenstein, Phantom of the Opera, all of those books I love. And this. It is Chris Grimley's Frankenstein. It's assembled from the original text by Mary Shelley, who wrote Frankenstein. Oh, guys, I was so excited to find this. My favorite director has written a little blurb about it on the back. I love Guillermo del Toro. I need to get his books because I'm sure they're fantastic. But look at these. Oh my gosh. These illustrations are beautiful. I'm so excited. This one will probably be featured in my next TBR video because I will be reading this one very soon. Oh my god. It's so pretty. Look, it's got like a little like classic spine, and then it's got little cogs and stuff on it. Aww. I'm really excited to read this one. Ah, so beautiful. It is so beautiful. Now I have so many new books. I'll be doing a TBR video. By the time this one's up there, it might be already up. If it's already up, I'll link it in the description below. If it's not, well, then you have something to look forward to, don't you? Yeah. So, my Book Outlet order was fantastic. Okay, so, quick thing, kind of a little bonus to this video. I had a friend who sent me some books, some of his favorite books, and now I have a vague idea of what's in here. I know he's a big fan of zombie books, and these are the first two in the series, but other than that, it's a mystery. You want to see me open it? I bet you do. I bet you do. Pulling out the pin because we still don't know where the scissors are. It's the same day as this second portion of this video. Whew. It goes on and on and on and on and... Let's see if I can actually get this. Yeah! Get that out of the way. Ooh. The first book is Holding Their Own, A Story of Survival by Joe Nobody. And the second book is Zombie Fallout Volume 1 by Mark Tufo. I hope I pronounced that right. So all I know about these books is that they are based on zombie apocalypses. I'm excited to read them because I read my first zombie book last month, which you'll see in the July wrap-up in the description there, because I did post it. I have a problem. Everybody has their crack, right? At least it's not real drugs. Like, at least I'm strengthening the mind instead of deteriorating it, right? That's my justification for it. So many good books. So excited. Okay, put them down. Okay, so while I'm sitting here editing these videos, I completely forgot to say thank you to Nick for sending me such wonderful zombie books. The other one is over there and I can't reach it, but I can't wait to read these. Thank you so much for sending them to me. I really appreciate it.